Then when we go through the return to play progression, so just to give you an idea of what they're going to look like. Okay, so just going through these, a few steps in a stick. And again, the key thing that he's got options, he's just sticking through the midfoot. Okay, so that was the first time he's ran in pretty much 8 months. Okay, so then we're just going into the laterals, adding in the laterals. Again, you can see first time he's done this. Okay, and then what you're going to see in the next one then is his confidence starts to increase after 3 or 4 reps. And this is how quickly they'll be able to progress through all of these exercises. So as I said, it doesn't take long for the coordination to kick in. Okay, so now he's starting to get a bit more confidence. Eyes are up, speed's increasing. He's just getting that feeling of that midfoot. Okay, so again, we're just integrating that lateral into sagittal here. Okay, then we're going to add in change of direction. So the key thing I want you to see here now in the transverse plane, we haven't covered obviously because it's a bit out of the scope of the time constraints in a short course, but ultimately this will be one of the transverse progressions. So you can see as his foot's about to hit the floor, his right foot here, I want you to look at how that's twisting just as his foot hits the floor. So we're creating that perturbation this time from the right foot as opposed to the hands. Okay, so just as his foot hits the floor, you can see he's starting to twist. So that's what we're bringing in with that transverse plane here. So he has to absorb load more in the transverse plane than the sagittal plane. Okay, and just getting that confidence. And then that second step, as I said, there's a real force production in the transverse plane there. So I'll play that again. So there's a force absorption on the left leg, and then as he pushes off the right leg in the second step, there's a force production in the transverse plane. Again, eyes up, just nominating specific to rugby, just so that he is looking and it's a meaningful task. Okay, then when we get him back running, last thing to look at here again is that heel to bum. Okay, so again, that inner range there on that left side, we needed to do a little bit of work with that. We use some isometrics in that position just to overcome muscle slack in that position when the head physio sent me through these videos. And then I think overall though, you can see here again when we look at this as he starts to accelerate, again when his foot hits the floor, you can see that knee, it's co-contracting, he's not sinking, and he's really extending through his hip there. Okay, so again we're pretty happy that when we see him run. Okay, so I'll just put it back again, and overall there, as I said, that's how we would take the athlete through a return to play. I'll just play that once more for you. And you know, all we've done there is we've basically gone through a step-by-step system with him. We found the areas or the planes, especially the frontal plane, that he wasn't happy with. We've given him back an ability to tolerate load through that, and done a bit on transverse as well. Settled down the sagittal plane symptoms. The knee started to react in a favourable manner. His confidence started to build, and we just took him through the step-by-step program. And as I said, he's touch wood, he's done really well. Still a bit of work to ongoing and stuff in terms of good grade exposure warm-ups and stuff like that when he went back, but overall he went back and he stayed back. So that's just a case study of how this would look with the frontal plane using this approach.